Yes, it's in the middle of the new substitute. Very new.
Okay, members, moving on. The chair lays out House Bill 3282 is sitting business. The substitute is in your notebook.
Very new.
Okay. All right. We're clarifying that this would be the very new committee substitute. Representative McReynolds lays out the committee substitute to House Bill 3282. Members, this is the Cottage Food Bill, which is limited to baked goods prepared for sale in an individual's home. The bill creates a registration process to know where home baking for profit occurs. HHSC by rule must adopt minimum standards for a cottage food production operation to protect the public health and ensure a safe food supply. Those standards may not be so onerous as to make the establishment of a cottage food production operation impractical. Inspection of these businesses may occur if DSHS has reason to believe the cottage food production operation is operating in violation of rules or in an unsanitary manner. Members, obviously, this is Representative Gaddis' bill. I have struggled with that, and I'm so glad that y'all like it so much. In dealing with Representative Gaddis last night, I wanted two clarifications, the definition of what baked goods were. And the other thing was that when, let's just take, for example, St. Paul's Christian Day School has a little fundraiser, and I'm supposed to bring a cake and brownies, which is always a stretch. I do want y'all to know. Occasionally I do bake. And I don't want to have to be permitted to do that. And although there was some discussion that maybe that was allowable under other rules, we clarified that in this bill. So that is the new as confirmed by our very capable and able Chief Clerk Doug Brown, that is exactly what we got from the committee substitute. So as late as 11 o'clock last night, I can make the brownies for the class, and I will not be making any brownies for this committee until June, but I look forward to doing it after that. So, members, is there any discussion?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Dan came by today, and I guess came by your desk as well as mine. I think he has kind of agreed to taking a line out of his substitute somewhere. I don't have a copy of that with me, but this was dealing with what you and he talked about on 11 o'clock. Did others get the same comment? But I'm not confusing things. I just do want you to know he came by with a pencil line through a few words in that, and we were in the middle of Hanover's bill. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it, but I assume that it's something that he's doing is clarifying on the floor.
Okay, so that will be done
On the floor.
on the floor. Okay, members, other questions? Okay, so to clarify for all the bloggers out there, Representative Gaddis and I have had some very colorful conversations about this bill, and that I think this is a very important industry, but I have worried about this maybe in some of the testimony. It's about 50-50 for it, being sensitive to this industry and maybe wanting to pull it out of the shadows. I'm going to move this bill forward with y'all's approval. So, Vice Chair Nation moves the adoption of committee substitute. Chair Coleman moves the adoption of committee substitute to House Bill 3282. Is there objection? Chair hears none. Committee substitute is adopted. Representative Davis moves that House Bill 3282 as substituted be favorably reported to the full House with the recommendation that it pass and be sent to the general calendar. Clerk, call the roll.
Chair Corcoran.
Aye.
Vice Chair Nisha. Mr. Coleman. Aye. Mr. McReynolds. Aye. Mr. Davis. Aye. Ms. Stewart. Mr. Haas. Aye. Ms. Lumberg. Ms. Gonzalez. Ms. King. Mr. Zerwin. 9 ayes, no nays.
There being 9 ayes, 0 nays, the motion passes, and House Bill 3282 as substitute will be sent to the general calendar.